So I nak semua orang dekat muka bumi ini, semua orang, tak kira warna kulit, agama, apa-apa sekalipun, I nak korang semua sedar betapa kecilnya anda di keluasan alam semesta ini. Untuk kasih senang faham, kalau korang kira setiap butiran pasir dekat bumi, setiap satu butiran pasir dekat pantai, dekat depan rumah, ada lagi banyak planet dekat luar sana daripada pasir. Apa yang kita nampak sekarang ni pun, itu pun kalau ikut Islam terms, tak sampai layer 1 pun. Islam 7 layers, right? Tak sampai layer 1 pun. Now, here's how you should look at it. Kalau korang tengok dekat luar nampak bintang, tahu tak bintang tu apa? Matahari, correct. Ia adalah matahari yang berbilion light years away, far away from us. Dekat dalam kita punya galaksi sahaja, ada dalam 1.8 bilion bintang. Itu baru kita punya galaksi. Dekat dalam observable universe, apa yang kita boleh nampak sahaja, ada dalam 2 trilion galaksi. Banyak orang akan cakap fake. Bro, aku dah tengok guna teleskop sendiri, aku menangis. I've seen it with a giant telescope. I cried. Bukan tengok galaksi jauh pun, nampak Andromeda aja dah menangis. You have to realize semua masalah you ada, every issue that you have means shit. All the politics, all the war, all the killing is nothing compared to the vastness of the universe. Kita ni lebih kecil dari zarah, if you think about it. We are so tiny. And Allah is very smart. Dia sengaja buat everything very hard and unobtainable. So Allah intentionally make it difficult for you to see or reach there. Very intentional. That's why there's like a barrier. Even lepas kita punya solar system, ada macam barricade of batu around us. Everything is intentional. I think Allah just wants to make it hard. He wants you to know what's out there, or he or she, I don't know who Allah is. You get my point, right? Allah nak you nampak, but Allah tak nak kasih you go there.
Sebab
I cannot answer. No scientist can answer that. No scientist can answer that. This is how I know Allah exists. This is how I'm even more confident to know Allah exists. Because cara aku tengok bintang-bintang galaksi semua planet kat luar, tu semua art, bro. Allah is the best artist in the world. Allah created everything in a perfection. You, everything in you, this is not random. This is art. You are art. Allah made everything to pinpoint perfection that boleh ada intelligent life.
Kalau saya tanya apa yang Spacedollah akan cakap kalau jumpa dengan atheist?
Kalau jumpa atheist, it's illogical. It is I love science. I base everything I do on science and the Quran. And it is illogical untuk cakap Tuhan tak wujud. Illogical. How do you say Tuhan tak wujud? Okay, let's say you full on science. You say the Big Bang, right? Fair enough. But what came before the Big Bang? What caused the spark of the Big Bang? Come on. I get it. Some people I love science too. I love researching mendalam. But what started the Big Bang? What caused the Big Bang? And apa kita hidup sekarang ni sekadar 3 dimensions, right? There's 7, 8, 9 dimensions. So what is hiding in the 4th, 5th dimension? Wallahu alam. So in reality, there might be aliens around us and kita je tak tahu, because they're living in different dimensions.
So macam memang dah terbukti kan kita ada 7-8 dimension.
Of course. So maths is a language that no matter what will not change. This is where you got to look at it. If Allah reshuffled everything again, start back from scratch, gave Adam and Eve intelligence, start back from scratch, the one thing that will not change is the science and the maths. Everything else can change, but the science and the maths generally goes back to how it is. Always the same answer. But religion, all this generally changes. So the science and maths never changes. So this is how I always tell people, the general understanding of science cannot change. So for us Islam, we hold strong to our belief.
Macam boleh datangnya 7-8 dimension macam apa?
Because it's maths. It's mathematics.
Maksudnya?
It's mathematics. You know where the dimensions come from? It's like how we are seeing in air, in land.
Okay.
So these are the different dimensions. There are multiple dimensions. Is the way you got to look at it. Look like Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
You watch the movie Ant-Man? How they go microscopic? That's also a different dimension. Dimension plays a huge factor. But dimension is maths. The maths language is a language that Allah made to have a 1 plus 1 is 2. So that language cannot change. No matter what, 1 plus 1 is always 2. It's never 1 plus 1 jadi 4, you know. So maths is like the language of everything.
Kalau macam alam jin tu one of the dimension lagi
I don't know. So alam jin, you know what? I think if jin exists, hantu I don't believe, right? But jin exists, maybe they live in a different
hantu
dimension.
Is jin lah.
No, hantu is hantu.
No, hantu
Really?
is jin.
Interesting.
Jin portraykan diri dia sebagai something different, and that is hantu.
Now, I want to ask you, since you cakap pasal benda ni, kenapa hantu lain-lain dekat negara lain?
Sebab hantu tu tahu the culture.
So
jin
hantu
tu
racist?
Tak. Jin hidup di kalangan kawasan tu. Katakan kat Malaysia. So jin tu tahu fahaman dekat kawasan tu tentang toyol apa. Jadi dia portray benda yang kita tahu. So bila kita tengok, oh toyol, oh pontianak. Daripada mana datang? Who's the first one dekat Malaysia yang nampak katakan pontianak? Yang membuatkan fahaman, tiba-tiba makan benda ni suara hilang. Tiba-tiba fahaman pontianak jin, pontianak toyol ni Asia, Malaysia. Who's the first one yang tak tahu kan? So disebabkan jin tu portray awal-awalnya as pontianak yang toyol, jadi fahaman oh ni Malaysia punya. And kat sana dia orang choose untuk be a nun, be a apa lagi kat sana, apa-apalah hantu-hantu yang US punya contoh kan. So jin tu portray diri orang sebagai benda yang orang lain tu tahu lah, boleh recognize pattern tu. And dulu sampai sekarang sama je.
Yeah, still don't.
Meaning the hantu punya style tu is sama je kau portray. Sebab dia orang tak boleh tunjuk diri dia orang yang sebenar.
Right.
So actually I had one of the ustaz juga untuk podcast pasal jin ni semua. And they scan office ni. Actually bawah
dia takut office. Oh, dia scan office.
Dia scan this office, and bawah ni ada problem sebab kan tak ada orang tidur sini kan. And ada katil semua sini. So bawah ni pun agak ramai juga yang duduk bawah ni. So interesting lah. So that's one of the main reason. And plus just for fun fact, kalau jin tu portray diri sebagai hantu, and then kita campak ataupun kita try to hit the jin, dia akan rasa sakit macam mana kita rasa sakit.
Right.
Kita baling bantu, kita rasa sakit. Kalau baling batu kat kita kan, kita baling kat dia. Sebab tu kalau kita baling hantu kat hantu batu, hantu akan vanish. Sebab kalau dia tak vanish, dia kena ke batu benda tu kat diri dia sakit.
So you're saying they feel pain?
Dia feel pain kalau dia orang datang dalam human form, ataupun form yang kita boleh nampak physically.
Okay.
Tapi kalau dia orang punya own form, dia orang ada sakit, dia orang ada kehidupan, dia orang ada family. Jin semua ada family macam biasa.
What?
Oh, you tak tahu kan?
No.
Okay, so basically jin, wa ma khalaqtul jinna wal ins illa liya'budun. Okay, so Allah SWT berkata dia ciptakan jin dan manusia tidaklah melainkan untuk beribadat saja. Dan jin dan manusia ni dua-dua adalah sama. Maksudnya ke akhirat kita akan kena hisap sama, kita akan ditimbang pahala dosa sama, and tak boleh buat, kita ada pantang larang, kita tak boleh buat dosa-dosa. Diorang pun sama, diorang punya dosa-dosa, and one of it tak boleh possess manusia, and the bad ones possess manusia. So diorang ada family semua. sebab tu masa zaman Nabi SAW ada banyak kali tiba-tiba Nabi SAW hilang. Sahabat cari mana pergi Nabi SAW. Bila Nabi SAW balik-balik, dia tanya, oh aku pergi berdakwah pada jin, masuk alam jin, jumpa jin. Sebab tu turun dalam Quran surah jin, qul uhiya ilayya annahu istama'na nafarun minal jin. So surah tu actually the conversation between Nabi SAW dengan jin. So kalau baca the translation memang menarik gila.
So scientifically
dah dijawab lah.
that means they're living in a different dimension lah.
Yes.
Interesting.
Live in different dimension. And sebab tu kita ada cara untuk kita hadap. Korang orang kena rasuk kan, dalam Islam kan ada ruqyah semua tu kan.
Yeah, I've never believed this rasuk-rasuk stuff. Aku pernah dekat sekolah dulu, orang kena rasuk sekolah, universiti apa, kita buat camping kan.
Ingat dia berlakon ke apa?
Aku pergi sebelah ni, kau jangan nak berlakon lah babi. Oh, she tu kan dia. But she didn't get out of it. And I still thought she was acting.
And family pun tak pernah ada yang situation ni.
I mean, mama ada cerita semua benda
Tak, I
ni.
mean nampak like kita punya family tu ada
I would never trust orang cakap dia nampak unless I nampak.
Oh, you say you tak pernah nampak tu?
Never.
So you pergi podcast Afan Nazir tak cerita pasal tu?
Aku cerita pasal experience yang aku buat dekat Indonesia.
Oh, bukan cerita pasal tu.
Kan?
Okay.
Aku cerita pasal the intention memang bukan nak macam tu, but I want to see it.
Yelah like macam nak buktikan benda tu betul ke tak, something like that. Tapi kadang-kadang macam tak rasa ke macam be careful what you wish for?
Why? There's nothing to be afraid of Allah. Everything else, you should not be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of kings, don't be afraid of politicians, don't be afraid of anyone but Allah.
And jin ni sebenarnya diorang tahu kalau kita takut. And bila kita tak takut, diorang tahu. Tu tak macam diorang tahu. Diorang dapat sense daripada kita punya body temperature.
Right.
So that's the way untuk diorang analyse.
Right. So let me ask you this. You believe in hantu?
Tak.
You believe jin, okay.
Tapi jin portray sebagai